Have you ever paused mid-thought and asked yourself, why does this feel so different now? Something that once brought you comfort, release, even excitement, now feels mechanical, disconnected, or strangely rushed. You're not alone. As men age, there's a silent shift happening beneath the surface. Not loud, not dramatic, but powerful. Subtle changes in your body, your hormones, your nervous system, and even your mindset are rewriting your experience of pleasure, particularly when it comes to self-touch and intimacy. Yet, the conversation remains hushed, especially around masturbation in later years. Most men carry old habits like worn shoes, familiar, comforting, but no longer serving them. What used to work in your 30s or 40s might now feel off, dull, or even frustrating in your 60s or 70s. The truth? Self-pleasure isn't just normal as you age. It can be a vital key to longevity, vitality, emotional peace, and even mental sharpness. But only if approached with care, curiosity, and updated understanding. Let's walk together through 7 silent shifts that can profoundly change the way older men experience their sexuality. Not as a list of don'ts, but as a roadmap toward pleasure that evolves with you. 1. The control trap. Letting go of the semen retention equals power myth. You've likely heard it whispered across forums or spiritual corners of the internet. Real strength comes from withholding. The semen retention theory suggests that abstaining from ejaculation boosts testosterone, enhances focus, and prolongs vitality. And while brief abstinence can slightly affect hormonal balance, there's no long-term science that proves complete suppression is beneficial for older men. In fact, the opposite may be true. Prolonged suppression can cause pelvic discomfort, emotional irritability, sleep disturbances, increased risk of prostate complications. You were designed for release not out of compulsion but out of rhythm. Healthy ejaculation in your later years can lower blood pressure, improve mood, reduce prostate inflammation, sharpen cognitive clarity. Don't fall into the trap of associating control with masculinity. Real maturity lies in knowing when to listen to your body and when to let go. You're not weak for needing release. You're wise for respecting your biology. 2. The repetition rut, breaking free from the same technique. Many men have followed the exact same pattern of self-pleasure since their teens. Same hand, same grip, same motion, same speed. Why? Because it once worked. But repetition leads to numbness, physically and emotionally. Over time, your body adapts. Your nervous system becomes desensitized to that specific pattern, and suddenly, you need more pressure. Takes longer. Or you finish but feel disconnected. The fix isn't complicated. It's variation. Use your non-dominant hand. Change the angle or speed. Try laying down instead of sitting. Introduce safe, well-made tools. This isn't about chasing novelty. It's about waking your senses back up. Your body isn't broken. It's bored. Let it rediscover new rhythms, new responses, and new pleasure. 3. The speed mistake, rushing through what should be ritual. In your younger days, speed was a necessity, quick, quiet, maybe even hidden. But when that urgency becomes habit, it drains the intimacy out of the act. Here's the truth. You don't need to rush anymore. You have time. And when you slow down, truly slow down, something beautiful happens. Your nervous system softens. Your arousal builds gradually, more naturally. You start to notice touch differently, breathe more deeply, and stay present. This turns a mechanical act into a ritual of connection. When you race to the finish line, you miss the entire experience. Slowing down means you linger, explore, and feel. And from that, your body relearns the joy of arousal, not just climax. 4. The one-zone focus, awakening the rest of your body. Many men never explore beyond one region. It's become the default center of focus. But you're not made of one pleasure point. Your body is a map, filled with unexplored terrain. Your inner thighs, neck and jawline, lower back and abdomen, chest and nipples, perineum, area between genitals and anus, all contain sensitive nerve endings that amplify sensation when awakened. Ignoring them is like listening to a symphony, but only hearing the drums. When you explore touch outside the usual zone, arousal becomes layered. Sensations become unpredictable in a good way. You feel more embodied, more alive. This isn't about being experimental or strange. It's about treating your body like the complex, intelligent system it is. You deserve more than a moment of release. You deserve to feel whole. 5. The dry discomfort. Underestimating the power of lubrication. One of the simplest but most ignored shifts is this. Lubrication matters a lot. As testosterone dips and skin thins with age, friction that once felt tolerable can now cause micro tears, reduce sensitivity, even contribute to erectile discomfort later. Yet many men avoid lubrication due to pride, habit, or lack of awareness. But here's the truth. A high-quality, water-based or silicone-based lubricant doesn't just reduce discomfort. It enhances everything. Smoother touch, longer sessions, less effort, more pleasure. Lubrication isn't a sign of aging weakness. It's a tool of wisdom. Just like eyeglasses or joint supplements, give your body what it needs to feel ease, not strain. 6. The hidden burden. Carrying shame or guilt into the act. This is perhaps the most silent, most damaging mistake of all. Emotional guilt. Many older men were raised in environments where self-pleasure was taboo, sinful, or dirty. Even decades later, those internalized beliefs linger. The result? Quick rush sessions, emotional disconnection afterward, a lingering sense of doing something wrong. But here's the truth you deserve to hear. There is nothing wrong with honoring your body. There is nothing shameful about caring for yourself intimately. When self-pleasure is done with awareness and intention, it becomes a form of meditation, a tool for anxiety reduction, a practice of self-respect. Shame clouds sensation. Let it go. You've earned the right to enjoy your own body in peace. 7. The resistance to tools, ignoring enhancements made for you. Technology and design have evolved, and so should your toolkit. There are now intimate tools created with older men in mind. Ergonomic massagers for stiff joints. Soft silicone sleeves that mimic natural warmth. Perineal stimulators for deeper, full-body release. These aren't replacements for you. They're enhancements. And yet, many men avoid them due to pride, fear, or simply not knowing what's out there. Using these tools doesn't diminish your masculinity. It respects your evolution. You use electric toothbrushes for oral care, glasses for vision, cushioned shoes for walking. Why not use intelligent tools for your most private, powerful pleasure? The bigger picture. A new relationship with yourself. This journey isn't just about masturbation. It's about how you relate to yourself. It's about listening to your needs without judgment, exploring new chapters without fear, allowing joy even when alone. Too many men spend their later years feeling invisible, disconnected from their own bodies. But you don't have to. Self-pleasure can become a way to reconnect with your vitality, a reminder that you are still whole, still capable, a powerful daily or weekly ritual of self-care. You're not past your prime. You're past performing for others and ready to return to yourself. Final thoughts. Reclaiming pleasure with dignity and depth. You've just read what many men are too afraid to ask and too unsure to say out loud. But now you're informed, and information paired with intention can transform your experience. Let go of myths about control, fear of tools, guilt from your past, boredom from repetition, and step into deeper sensations, slower rhythms, better sleep, more confidence, and yes, more joy. Because this isn't about sex. It's about self-respect. You are not broken. You are becoming more wise, more aware, more connected. Let this chapter of your life be not about what you've lost, but about what you can still feel. With care, curiosity, and courage, you can reclaim a relationship with your body that nourishes every part of your being. And it starts quietly, mindfully, when no one is watching. If this touched you, take a moment, breathe, reflect, maybe even begin tonight, not out of need but out of honor. Because pleasure in its purest form is not indulgence. It's acknowledgement of life still pulsing within you. You deserve that. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.